Libra, take a deep breath. Close your eyes just for a moment. Let your mind settle, and let your heart open. What I'm about to say isn't random. You're here for a reason, a sign, a nudge, a synchronicity that the universe has arranged just for you. Call it intuition, call it timing, call it fate. But the most important thing right now is this. You need to hear this with a calm mind and an open heart. Lately, you may have sensed a subtle shift around your energy. It's quiet, almost invisible, but it's real. You may have stepped away from certain people, certain places, maybe even versions of yourself you once knew. But here's the thing you didn't realize. Just because you left, the world didn't stop noticing. The conversations didn't stop. In fact, in some rooms, they got louder. People you are no longer connected to still feel your presence, your absence, and they talk about you more than you realize. This isn't meant to scare you or pull you into drama. It's a reminder. Your energy has an effect, far beyond what you see. You've probably felt it in your body, that subtle shift, that gut feeling, that whisper inside saying, something is happening, but I can't quite put my finger on it. You're not imagining it. When your spirit moves to the next level, the world reacts. People notice it, even if they don't understand. Some feel curious. Some feel nervous. Some feel threatened by the natural strength you carry. But listen closely. This is not a warning. This is clarity. The universe isn't trying to alarm you. It's preparing you. Every whisper, every subtle shift, every conversation that circles your name is part of a bigger story, a truth that's finally ready to reveal itself. And today, Libra, you're meant to hear it. The moment you sense that gentle pull, that quiet feeling that something is unfolding just out of view, that's when it all begins to show itself. Because when you step away, Libra, the story doesn't stop. It grows louder. The whispers begin the moment you leave. Let's talk about what really happens after you walk away. You leave with peace in your chest. You tell yourself, it's done. I'm done. That chapter is closed. And you mean it. But the moment your energy steps out of that space, something unexpected starts to grow behind you. At first, it's small, a question, a comment. But slowly, your name begins weaving into conversations you're no longer part of. People who barely noticed you before suddenly have a lot to say. Those who smile to your face shift the moment you're gone. The spaces you once fit into so effortlessly become guarded, tightened, almost as if your absence exposes something they didn't want to face. You didn't create drama. You didn't stir conflict. You simply walked away with grace. But here's the truth. Your presence mattered more than you realized. And when someone with your energy, your balance, your calm leaves, it shakes people in ways they can't admit. The whispers start. Someone asks, why did Libra leave? Another wonders, did we do something wrong? And someone else, who pretended not to care, feels a pang the moment they notice life doesn't feel the same without you there. Those who once felt at ease around you suddenly become uneasy. Their guard goes up. Their expressions change. Because when you were present, everything felt balanced. And when you left, that balance left too. It's almost ironic. You walk away thinking you're freeing yourself. But the truth is, your departure revealed more about them than it ever did about you. Even though you're not there to hear it, the whispers don't stop. They grow. Why? Because your light scared them. Libra, here's the truth nobody says aloud. You did nothing wrong. You didn't cross a line. You didn't fail anyone. You simply entered the room with a kind of calm and peace that they couldn't manufacture, and strength they couldn't understand. And that alone was enough to shake them. Because when someone carries quiet confidence, not loud, not showy, not needing approval, it exposes everyone who is pretending. Your presence didn't threaten them because you tried to be better. It threatened them because you were authentic in a way they couldn't copy. Deep down, they knew it. Your natural clarity, your energy, it does something most people aren't ready for. It shines through the masks, the excuses, the shadows they avoid. It reveals truths they've been hiding from themselves. So instead of growing, instead of facing their own patterns, they push you away. Not because you lack value, but because being near you forces them to face themselves. Your calm highlights their chaos. Your honesty makes their half-truths heavier. Your independence reminds them how much they depend on external validation. You became a mirror. And some people would rather break the mirror than face what's reflected. So they create distance. They whisper. They make you the problem because it's easier than admitting the real issue is inside them. But here's what they forgot. When someone tries to dim a light like yours, it doesn't go out. It becomes sharper, more focused, more powerful. Losing you is losing access to a force that could have helped them grow. Libra, sometimes leaving is a natural release. The moment you walk away, you feel it, the strange mix of relief and clarity. At first, you might think it's just you trying to move on, trying to keep the peace. But if you listen, there's something deeper. Those whispers behind your back, that quiet noise that stirs when you're gone, it's not punishment. It's a sign. A sign that you no longer belong in that space. You didn't lose your place. You outgrew it. Some spaces stay stuck in old patterns, old conversations, old fears, old ways of thinking. And without effort, you rise above it all. You expand, you learn, you heal, you change. When your spirit stretches, spaces that haven't grown with you start to feel tight, heavy, suffocating. Not because of you, but because life is nudging you forward. Every closed door, every no, every rejection, it's protection. They didn't control you. They played a role the universe assigned them. Their envy, fear, insecurity, it was never about you. It was about what being near you stirred inside them. Some people meet your presence and feel inspired. Others meet it and feel exposed. And when someone is already carrying unhealed mess, your clarity becomes too much. They push, distance, whisper, and close the door. But unknowingly, they protect you. They shield you from spaces that would drain you. From circles that smile to your face but judge when your back is turned. From connections that feel friendly but are unsafe. Closed doors often feel like failure. Like, was I not enough? But with distance, you see the truth. You weren't being pushed out. You were being pulled forward. They didn't block your path, they cleared it. Every act of jealousy, every attempt to make you doubt yourself, every shutout, redirected you to something healthier, something aligned. Look at what happens when you leave. The balance you brought to a space starts to wobble. The calm you carried disappears. People feel it before they'll admit it. Projects lose direction. Friendships fracture. Dynamics shift. The spaces you held together, without effort, start unraveling. People realize the smoothness they took for granted. And the irony? They recognize your value only in your absence. You don't need their apology. Not anymore. Life balances itself. You don't need revenge, validation, or closure from anyone else. They'll face the consequences of their actions naturally. You move forward, lighter, clearer, stronger. Your peace is worth more than someone admitting they mishandled you. Your growth is the only closure you ever needed. You're rising into a higher frequency. Not loudly, not dramatically, but quietly. Your reactions change. Things that once cut deep no longer sting. Situations that once dragged you into chaos barely affect you. Not numbness. Growth. Lightness. Calm. Your spirit is no longer vibrating at the same old frequency. You breathe, you let go, you observe. You hold only what belongs to you. You've outgrown the drama, the noise, the chaos. Your peace is a sign of your transformation. When you rise above the noise, Libra, you see clearly. Actions of others aren't personal. Fear hides behind words. Insecurity drives attacks. Confusion fuels control. It's not about you. It's about their inner struggles. And as the anger fades, clarity rises. You recognize patterns, intentions, and truth beneath the noise. Your calm isn't weakness. It's a choice. A conscious decision not to let someone else's chaos disturb your peace. New energy appears subtly. People enter your life with pure intentions. No competition, no hidden agendas. They meet you where you are. They add to your world naturally. These new souls mirror your growth, your calm, your clarity. They are aligned with your frequency. This isn't coincidence. This is the universe rewarding your growth, bringing the right people, the right opportunities, at the right time. Every push, every closed door, every lesson led you here. Your path widens gently. Your heart feels lighter. Your mind, clearer. Your journey, purposeful. You're stepping into a brighter layer of life. The universe unfolds your next chapter quietly, steadily, step by step. Take it in, Libra. Breathe. Feel the light rising. Trust that everything ahead is aligned with your growth. This is your space, your frequency, ready to carry you further than ever before. If this message resonates, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Don't miss the insights, guidance, and life-changing messages. Join the community and step into your next chapter with clarity, light, and calm.